everything I wish I knew before starting new. The first step, know how you process information. There are three main learning styles: the visual, the auditory, the read write. Visual, you store and recall what your eyes see. So what you're gonna do is use flashcard, mind maps, use color-coded notes. Auditory, recall information you hear or say out loud. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna learn by saying the informations out loud. Your textbook, you're gonna read it out loud. If you have a study group, friends, you're gonna speak about the subject. The read write one, you recall information through text-based input. So you're gonna just rewrite your notes, rewrite the textbooks with your own words. With these three main learning styles, you're gonna know how you're gonna study all year long. It depends maybe on the courses for you. For example, when I have a lot of definitions, a course where you have to learn really a big batch of text, then I will use the rewrite one because I like to write. But what I will do is not only that, I will mix it up with another one. And what I do is when I write it, then I will say it out loud. So I not only have it by hand, but I have it on my ears too. And that helps me so much to take all the information and to have a long-lasting memory. Tips number 2 is active recall. I think you might have seen it everywhere on TikTok. It's forcing your brain to search for an answer and move facts in your long-term memory. So how are you gonna do that? There's multiple ways, and I'm gonna give you, for me, the best one. The first is the flashcards. I know it helps a lot of people. Personally, it didn't help me, but I know that it helped some of my friends. Second one is Feynman technique. You have this notion, this new definition that you've learned, and you're gonna put it in such a simple word, like you're explaining it to a child or a friend that doesn't know about that. That really helps you to focus on how can I simplify this? How can I simplify this formula? And the last one is practice questions. I know personally that my professors at uni, they all told us that the old exams that we had available were pretty similar to what they were going to give us. Of course, you have to ask your professor to know that, but I really do feel if you do an old exam, you can actually know I failed this old exam. Maybe I should study more and learn more and to practice more. The third tip is listen in class. First, if you listen in class, you listen and you do understand the knowledge. The time that I didn't understand something is because I wasn't listening in class. And the worst that you can do for yourself is recording class. I know that's a hot topic, and a lot of people are like, yeah, you can record your class and re-listen to them later on. That's such a waste of time. All this time that you're gonna spend on re-listening to the class that you already went, you could just use this time to study. Trust me. Please show up for yourself. Organization is to have a calendar first. Why do you need a calendar? You have better time management and higher accountability. What I did is if I have exams, put it in red. I think it's really important to know what you're saying, and every deadline or course you have to put them in red because that's for your grades. So that really helps you to stay accountable of what you're saying, what you're doing, and you know where are you going with all of that. And my second one in organization is to-do list. I am a big fan of to-do list. So why do you need a to-do list? It increases productivity by thousands. Trust me. It reduces stress. Writing things down ensures that you do not forget small or big tasks. That is for me the most important one. So for example, what I do on my to-do list when I'm studying in round, what I want to do today. But I will have a plus at the end of my to-do list. The plus is the additional task that I want to do, but I know that I don't really have time. It's really, if this day I'm really productive, I will do the additional task. And you know what? When you finish your to-do list with the round and you do the to-do list with the additional one, so you finish all your whole to-do list, you feel so good because that means you already done so much more than you thought. And if I don't finish the additional one, that's okay because fifth tip, paper, iPad, or laptop, choose wisely. Paper. So the plus is that we use it since we are children. You have better memory retention, and I would say that's the most important about paper, and you really have to take that into account. It really helps have all the knowledge that you need for your exams. Fewer distraction. You won't have any notification right in front of you, no messages of I don't know who on your device because it's paper. The negative points. It's heavy on your back. You have I don't know how many notebook for the day. It's hard to organize. So if you write in the paper, you need to know which notebook it is, and it's not like it's striking to you. It's a bit annoying sometimes. Limited editing. If you make a big fault on your paper, you can erase it, but you'll see it, so it's not really aesthetic. It's easy to lose or damage. I have so many events of me spilling water in my freaking bag. Every year I have that. I do not know why. And if I have paper and notebook, they're finished. Seriously, they're just not practical at all. iPad. So the benefits, all your notes are in one place. That is for me the most important. investment. Personally, I use this app, which is Good Notes. I think they're so great, and there are so many good features if you want maybe a video about it. Second, lightweight and portable. Oh my god, how many bags I could wear. You know, I don't have to have this big bag to put my iPad because it's pretty tiny. You can go out afterwards. It's easy to stay organized. You can have folders and perfect for annotating PDFs. So what my professor would do is put all of the PDFs in advance so we can download it and put it on our iPad. It looks like a paper, but I would say for sure it's expensive. It's really an investment because it's not only the iPad that you need to buy, it's the pencil that you need to buy. So it's, I would say, a big investment. So it's only if you have the option to battery dependent. Your iPad is such a small device that their battery is going to drop down pretty quickly if you use it more and more. My iPad that I use, it's been 4 years that I have it, I think, and it cannot hold any battery. I have to charge it at least twice a day, which is a lot. It can be fragile. I have something to tell you about that. The first year of my master at uni, there was this girl that was really in front of me, and what happened, she had her iPad on the table, and I do not know how she dropped it, and her iPad folded in half. It was completely shattered. Be aware that it's gonna be fragile. Please, a screen protector to avoid having too much scratches on my iPad, because scratches can actually affect how you write. If you have too many scratches, it cannot write into it, and it can be distracting. You can make it not distracting. For example, I only have YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, and my Good Note app on my iPad. I don't have any games. Then we're gonna finish with laptop. So the positive side is that it is fast typing. So if you can type pretty fast on the computer, that's such a gain of time. So nice to just type and have every information as fast as you can. Then it is a large screen, which means that you don't have to zoom in. I know with my iPad, I had to zoom multiple times just to see the information because otherwise it's too small. Searchable notes, you need to find an information, you just have to do Control F or Command F, I'm not sure. And you can find information quicker, which is amazing. Powerful for productivity. Depending on your courses, you might need to download apps or software, things like that. That was my case. So I will only bring at my master my computer most of the time because I needed some app. But what you can do on the computer is less suitable for diagrams and equations. The professor in math told us like, you cannot bring a computer with us because you need to take notes. So it was only by hand. It really depends on your courses. It's heavier than an iPad. Then it can be noisy. If you type, it makes some noise. And even if you use an app for too long or if your computer is quite old, it's gonna heat and make some noise. And of course, it is more expensive. That is a big investment, having a laptop. So all of these devices just depend on what your courses demand and what you think is the best for your productivity. Another tip is AI. I know, don't come for me, but everyone in my uni, every professor, every assistant told us to use AI. But do not use AI in a stupid way. I will ask AI to help me understand a question, help me do an exercise, but I will try it first. It really needs to be your assistant, your plus, something that can help you. It shouldn't replace you. It shouldn't do your homework. Use it with a lot of intelligence. Be aware that it's not the best. You need to check if these sources are true or not. And lastly, the last tips that I can give you to succeed at uni is study. Study your ass off. Just put into your mind, this is your dream. You want to succeed in your life? Study. Education is such an investment, and we are so privileged to have access to education. We have access to unlimited knowledge. So that was all for today's video. I hope you liked it. So I'll see you for the next video. Bye!